Hi, this is Naeimeh. This is the demo of the project Weather API. Let's run the app at first and then this explain the codes. Okay, this is the app and I want to search the city, for example, Toronto. From the second letter we can see the cities, and because of the our JSON file, and now we can choose, for example, Toronto, Canada, and we have and message. If we choose yes, the city will be added to our core data, and we can see here. And if we click on it, it will show the details of regarding to the climate, which is temperature and humidity. Let's display the codes. Here I create an entity with the name of user search, and I create two attributes in it, city name and country name, and set a string for its type. For getting the JSON file, I use service delegate, and there was a challenge here because in the URL there was a callback that I had to delete it for getting the JSON file, for getting pure JSON file. And I use if JSON that contain $s, because for the two first letter that I entered, the server show $s, and to prevent displaying the %s, I use this if to prevent it. And here I get the URL for getting the weather from the API. I use a query, and I use this query get the name of the city that user entered in previous page, and then I use unit metric, set unit to metric, because I want to get the degree in Celsius. So I use this, and this is my ID that I registered in the site. It give it to me, and then send the JSON data to JSON serialization, and get the JSON. Here I create an array of dictionary with type of string, because our JSON is a string, and we access to our app delegate database, our core data, and we have a search box for entering the name of city by user, and here our text save in search text here, and here we have in our JSON array we have each index has 3 parts, which is name of the city, state, and country. And we need just the name of the city and country. For getting this information, I use this function, and I use separate them by comma for getting the first index and last index, which is city name and country name, and I use the key name for them. I come back to the main thread and reload in table view. And here I display the city name and country name in the cell of table view. Saving the city in the in our database, we have a alert box. If user select yes, here can this code will be execute and save our the text of the cells and save in our core data, which is city name and country name, and save in context and pop it, and if select no, this code will be execute. This is the search in our core data, which saved in our hard disk, and actually it's the cities that the user added to the core data. And we have also we have array of dictionaries and search bar as well. And if the search bar is empty, in the table view, all the cities which saved in our core data will be displayed. And if the user insert a letter, for example T, just cities that start with the letter of T will be displayed in the list. This is the code which I explain it about that if the search bar is empty, will display all cities. Here, if user select a row which is a city name and country name, it will go to another page for displaying the details for selected city. Here we get the name of the city that user selected by click on it and save it in a variable which name is selected city, and then pass it to the weather city service, and by request getting the JSON data from the API. And here we display the data from the JSON data and display it in the new page. Here let's show our display our JSON data for getting more details information. As you can see here, we have main in our JSON. So for getting the JSON, I used main.humidity, like here, main, and we have humidity here in our JSON. So I use this style for getting the getting our JSON, and here I display the result in this format.